So the Minnesota Timberwolves obviously have a lot of young players in Andrew Wiggins, Zach LaVine, Karl Anthony Towns, but they also signed a new coach in Tom Thibodeau. So Ryan, can they make the playoffs, or is it just another year of sort of tanking and getting another great young player?
No, I think they'll definitely get out of the lottery this year. I can see them making the playoffs. I think Thibodeau's the big jump that they needed. Offensively, they've been fine the last couple of years. It's just been defensively. Defense has let them down. I think big draft of Chris Dunn. Obviously, recent draft. I think that's a big pickup for them. I think he's the best point guard, honestly, in the draft. Without a doubt. He looks like he can be like Westbrook, but much better defensively. Apart from that, I think obviously defense is going to be the biggest problem. But in saying that, I think Thibodeau can fix it. Look, they do have too many point guards at the moment. Rubio is not a six-man. They need to trade him. Again, who you give him up for?
Yeah, I was about to ask you that question.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. What team needs a point guard? Like a passing point. I did see a trade though. I think I told Judah about it earlier on in the week. Darren Collison and Ben McLemore to the Cavs. Iman Shumpert to the Timberwolves, and Ricky Rubio to the Sacramento Kings. I actually think that that works
actually pretty good.
I think
because they could run.
I think Timberwolves get much better defense, and you can play Shumpert back up more six man.
Play Shumpert at the 2 and run LaVine at the 1 if you want.
Yeah.
Because LaVine's a point guard.
Oh no. I think what they were saying was they were going to play LaVine at the 2. Just like improve his shooting. No, but it's Dunn. Like, can you imagine how athletic your backcourt would be with Dunn and LaVine? Or you can run Dunn Shumpert if you want and bring LaVine six man.
I think LaVine should start.
Oh no, me too. I think Shumpert, and then obviously you'd get Collison and McLemore obviously to the Cavs. I think that'd be a nice move. I think that's exactly what the Cavs need. They need a much better backup point guard. And
it might clear out some cap space.
Everyone talks about how Delhi and whether he was really that big to him. I think he was huge. Honestly,
Yeah, the amount of assists,
especially off the bench.
And he was also a defensive juggernaut. Like,
Yeah, he did very well the second unit.
All the Australians know how to play good defense.
Yeah.
And that's not even me just being Australian. That's actually true.
And I think McLemore going to the Cavs in that trade would work well. Obviously, it's waiting to be seen. And obviously, Rubio going to the Kings. You can imagine a Rubio.
He could be a good replacement for Rondo.
Imagine Rubio and
their game's
DeMarcus
identical.
Cousins.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, no, I'd certainly see them making the playoffs. They're going to have to improve soon. They really haven't gotten off to a good start of the season. I think they're 1 and 2, might be 0 and 2. But again, it'll take time. Thibodeau's one of the best coaches in the NBA. He showed that with Chicago. Obviously Derrick Rose going down.
The 30th pick Jimmy Butler into an All-Star.
And
an Olympic gold medalist.
I can see him doing the same with Wiggins. Exact same style. If not, Wiggins has much more potential.
And imagine what he turns Karl Anthony Towns into.
Definitely. But no, what about you? What do you think about the Minnesota Timberwolves, Judah?
I think Minnesota's going to make the playoffs. I already stated in a previous video, but I think they could just slip into the 8th, 7th seed because they've been developing for quite a couple of years now. They've been in the rebuilding process, and they've picked up quite a few rookies, and they're developing. You see Andrew Wiggins averaged 20 points a game last season. He's slowly putting numbers up. Karl Anthony Towns with the double-double last season. Obviously, that was his rookie year. He's going to get better. And then you got LaVine, who's developed quite a nice jump shot. He can create shots wherever he wants now. So.
And his dunking too
He's got a good driving.
And that driving was always his strong point. And now he's developed the jumper. He's becoming quite the scorer. Yeah. But Minnesota got off to a rough start. I mean, they only just lost to Sacramento, and they played a very good game, unfortunately. But in the end, their defense just wasn't good enough, and Sacramento beat them. But I think they definitely have the capability, and their players have the potential. And I think they're all still developing. I mean, they're all young. I mean, LaVine and Wiggins, they're in their 3rd, 4th year, and Anthony Towns is only in his 2nd year. So obviously they're still developing. But no, I think they are looking good for the future so far. What do you think, Anton?
Well, I completely agree with you, Judah. I mean, seeing that Thibs is coming in, he's going to probably turn. He's probably going to turn Andrew Wiggins into a better defensive player. Like, as we saw last year, good offensive player already scoring over 20 points. But, I mean, seeing what he did with Jimmy Butler, turning him into, like, a very good perimeter defender.
All-star.
Like, all-star, yeah. I think seeing he is only into his 3rd year, he's probably going to turn into a good offensive and defensive player. So I wouldn't be surprised if they come in 7th or 8th.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you there, Anton. But then, like you say, you have to ask the question: what would he turn Karl Anthony Towns into? obviously such such an amazing player in his rookie year. Very highly respected amongst the league, even though it's only his second year. You have to imagine, if he turned a 30th pick in the draft into an all-star, like you said, in Jimmy Butler with the first, when he joined with the Bulls, when had Derrick Rose with the first pick, I feel like he was turning Derrick Rose into a superstar, but then Derrick Rose got injured. But if Karl Anthony Towns stays healthy, then I feel like he could be the best center in the league with a good coach and a good team around him.
No, that's definitely
Can
true.
I just say something? I think Karl Anthony Towns could be the best stretch 5 that's ever existed in the
stretch 5.
He is a stretch 5. Thinking
Yeah,
about
he
it,
is.
he can shoot the 3. He can handle the ball. He can drive in.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. What do you like? Obviously, the Timberwolves' biggest issue is with the roster they got at the moment is they're full.
Yeah.
They don't have the power forward.
No,
Gorgie
that's
Jenkins not a starting.
No.
He's decent to come off the bench. You're just looking shocked at me right now.
I think Gorgie
he looks
Jenkins decent.
devastated.
I think he's decent. I mean,
He's not a star.
his defense
He's crap.
is
No,
a little bit
I'll
lackluster.
give it to you. He's a decent 6-man role player.
He's got an amazing
He's
jump
not a
shot.
starter.
His
He's not a
mid-range,
starter.
I know, but his mid-range is cash
Sure,
money.
but
No,
we're not-
it's crap.
No,
Okay.
he's a good mid-range jumper.
He's not a
Everything
starter.
else is crap, but he can shoot that
Yes.
mid-range.
Okay. What? I don't get why you're interrupting me. He's not a starter.
Okay, sorry.
No, so obviously that's the biggest problem. You look at free agents coming up. You got guys like Mason Plumlee. You know,
that could be a good pickup.
DeAndre Jordan. Can you imagine that? I don't know.
Or you could play Cat at the.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to lead into.
Yeah.
What is Karl Anthony Towns' position? Yeah, you hear people say, "Well, players are positionless and blah blah." Like LeBron complaining. I don't know. I get a bit sick of that, to be honest. Like you have a set position, or two maybe.
Yeah.
But I
Not
don't
like all 5 positions.
No,
That's
I
impossible.
find that ridiculous. Yeah. I get a bit sick of, it's a positionless league. No. Players have certain positions, you know what I mean?
Like you can't play Russell Westbrook at the 4 and 5.
No.
And the 3. You can't. That's impossible.
No, he's a guard.
Yeah.
I'm fine with breaking up into guards, forwards, and bigs.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. Obviously, he's a big, but, would you play him to the power forward, or would you keep him at centre if, next year with free agents available?
I mean, if they picked up Jordan, like you said, you could easily run him at the 4 because he, like Anton said, he gives you that stretching of the floor with DeAndre Jordan down in the post, just creating havoc, and then he can kick it out to Karl Anthony Towns, who will just shoot the 3. But anyway, yeah. So Anton, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Sacramento had the chance to do this back in the day with Hassan Whiteside and DeMarcus Cousins. Imagine if they didn't waive Hassan and look at them
Put
now.
him in the D League.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they didn't do that.
Imagine that combo of Hassan Whiteside and DeMarcus Cousins. That could be if DeAndre Jordan and Karl Anthony Towns for next year, if they could pick him up.
No, yeah, Karl Anthony Towns could easily slot into that 4 position. I mean, he can shoot as well, like Gorgie Jang, but I mean, he's probably a little bit better at it. He probably should actually shoot the 3 ball. But I mean, I think Karl Anthony Towns could easily play that 4 position. I mean, he has all the tools you need to play that position, and even more so. I mean, he has that rebounding ability, which I mean, the other stretch 4s in the draft, like Porzingis, like the other guy in the draft, he couldn't do that.
No. But if you let's say we skip forward a year, Timberwolves make the playoffs, get 7th, 8th seed, get knocked out first round. Obviously, free agency comes. They'll get a draft pick, mid-tier, 20th pick or something, like nothing special. He'll be dead. Saying that this year's draft is stacked, but I don't think you'll get a lot from it. We'll skip forward to free agency. Who should they target? So I'm looking here now. They obviously need a big and some role play. But in terms of bigs, you got Blake Griffin available, DeAndre Jordan, Amir Johnson, Serge Ibaka, Andrew Bogut. Obviously apart from Griffin and Jordan.
Coming back, we talked about the trade of Ricky Rubio.
Yeah.
If they lost him and you put Zach LaVine at the 1, and then you put Shumpert at the 2, and then you put Wiggins at the 3, and then you put Blake Griffin. If they could assign Blake Griffin at the 4 and put Cat at the 5, imagine that lineup. That's a pretty athletic lineup.
I honestly think that's who they target.
Yeah.
The star power forward.
Yeah, no. I must say, if they can't obviously sign a star, which it would be expected. You don't see a lot of young teams. Obviously, a place like Minnesota as well. It's not your Los Angeles. It's not your real market town, if you know what I mean. Like, no, it's no New York. It's not Los Angeles. Like, it's not a star attraction. It's Minnesota. It's like Denver. You know what I mean? Like, it's some country. You know what I mean? City in the middle of Whooper. But someone I think they could sign would be Serge Ibaka.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think he'd be a nice pickup.
I think Serge Ibaka hates in Orlando too. I mean, with
Oh.
with their current big
Biombo.
I don't know.
Like,
obviously, he had no
That
control.
was a dumb idea in the first place.
You've got Vucevic and Gordon already set, right?
Yeah. And they're
You then
expecting-
trade away Oladipo for Ibaka, and you give away Sabonis as well. So you now have 3 centers. Alright, fine. You have a back line,
And they
then you sign Biombo. What are you doing?
Also, Biombo is a very quality center. He could easily be a starting
Sure.
center. Yeah, he doesn't get any minutes in Orlando.
But
Like,
what's the point?
Oh, yeah.
What's the point of me signing Kyrie, Curry, Lillard, and Wall if they
Wall
can't
doesn't
play?
get any
They can't
minutes,
play.
yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like they can't play. There's only so many positions they can
yeah,
play.
and they're trying to slot Aaron Gordon into the small forward positions. They can start Ibaka and Gordon. He's just. I mean,
The
he's-
mismatches
He
that'll
can,
come.
he can play the position, but I mean, it's not his natural
No.
position. Like, play him at power forward, play him where he belongs, where he can freely play his type of game. But,
Oh, it's
I
gonna
mean,
stunt his development.
they're shutting him down, yeah, by playing him at small forward.
I completely agree.
Excellent. So anyway, that's our thoughts on how the Minnesota Timberwolves are going to go this year. Thanks for watching.